What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about Gearwrench's 84-piece drive bit socket set. Alright, so to get right into it, I think we'll get into the pros, the cons, and who I think this set is really meant for, whether that be professional use or at home. So we'll get right into this. So first things first, you get a nice blow molded case with this one. Generally, I like to break this thing in half and keep it stacked up like that. So we will start with the E-Torx and the Torx sockets, which is mainly what I use. I work at a Mercedes-Benz dealer, so we see a lot of Torx, T-Torx and E-Torx. Not so much the Allens, but I will be getting into that a little bit. So take a look at some of the wear, especially on this E10, which is a common socket for Mercedes-Benz. So I don't know if you guys could see that. Let me get that lens on. It's a little mirrored over here. You guys can't see that too well, but there's not a lot of, I guess you could say, wear on this, the inside of the E-Torx. Now I could say you're seeing a lot of this black stuff in there. That's just dum-dum. But as far as the socket goes, it's held up pretty well. Not a whole lot of damage done to it. It's been, put on impacts and torqued on 3/8 ratchets. What I do wish with this set is that it had a 1/4 inch E10 to fit into those smaller spaces, tighter spaces on these E10s. But as far as this goes, you get E4 to E24, and there's never been a time that I've never used these three. As far as the 2 years that I've had this, these three, never needed them yet. As far as the Allens goes for this set, I have not had any major issues with this at all. I mean, you're really not going to be breaking any of these whatsoever. I mean, you really got to be on something. You will probably strip out whatever you're trying to remove at that point. But as you can see here, you have your metric and you have your standard sizes, and that goes as far as the 3/8 sizes right here that range from 7, 8, 9, 10, all 3/8, and you have your 3/8 right here, all in the T-Torx, T30 to T55. And then right here you have your 7 32nds, 1/4 inch, 5/16, and 3/8. Again, I'm not using any of these, and nothing standard. I mean, I've worked for Nissan, Mercedes now. This is not my world. Standard, don't need it. But it is nice to have for at-home use. And we will go into kind of the fit and finish of this. Oh, my bad. And one thing also, it does come with extended versions of, I guess you could say, the T-Torx and the Allen ball heads, which do come in handy, but aren't, for me personally, are not used as much as the major things that I used are pretty much everything on this row. I would say, yeah, these 2 rows are everything I use. Once I start getting to this bigger stuff, it starts getting a little iffy. Not iffy, but like in a bad way, but just in a way that I don't use it. In my field, that I do not need it. So a little bit about backtracking a little bit on the fit and finish on this. I don't know if the camera's you're gonna be able to see this on the camera, but let's see. The socket is it's not properly set inside of the. The Allen head is not properly set inside of the socket itself. It's a little bit little bit cockeyed. And I only recently barely noticed on this one, on this 10 mil Allen head, but right there, you could see, semi see it right there. Yeah, so as far as the finish goes with this, you are going to see a little bit, some of these not properly set inside of the socket. Again, I just noticed that. It was not a big deal for me personally. If you're picky, I guess it is what it is, because I never noticed the difference. And we're gonna take a look at the tamper torques. Now, as far as these go, you may notice that, again, with me personally, in this set, I have never run into any tamper torques that I've actually needed to use. The only thing I do use about these, well, I use them, but not for the tamper torques reasons, I guess you could say. Just you'll see that there's a T20 here and a tamper torques T20. Really, I just pick up the first one I could get my hands on and then go ahead and use it. And most of the time I'm using them on impacts. I understand you're not supposed to, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm on the job, I'm trying to do things quick. People are gonna understand. But so you can see right here, I have a new one that I just warrantied out. And the reason for that is, if you could see right there, sorry, it's a little bit difficult to line this up with the camera, but I don't know if you can notice, the head of this, the T-Torx, is starting to twist a little bit at the top. Main reason for that is due to me. I wouldn't say the quality of the tool itself. This is a tamper torques. The top of it's going to be a little bit more hollow, so it's going to be a little bit weaker at the top. And me using it on impacts and using it on things that I really shouldn't is what really caused this. But again, Gearwrench, one of the best things about Gearwrench, I think, is their warranty. Super awesome. Just go ahead and call Apex Tools. Apex is who makes the Gearwrench tools, and they will fairly quickly send you a replacement. For me, usually takes about a week and a day. Depending on where you live, it might be different. So yeah, and that should be it with as far as the quality goes. You will see some of these tamper torques heads where they drilled out the hole for the tamper prevention. They are not properly aligned in some of them. I wouldn't imagine that makes too much of a big deal, but again, I'm not using these. So for you guys that do use them, and if they do make a difference, well then I would be careful buying Gearwrench's tamper torques. So the pros of this set is the fact that it is such a huge set. Very good. Comes with a lot of different things. If you work on any Europeans, this is a awesome set to have in your toolbox. And as far as the cons go, again, I kind of went over those with the issues that them not properly sitting these inside of the sockets, and the tamper torques not being properly aligned, which again, it depends who you are. And I guess maybe if this was like at a terrible, like a 45-degree angle off, you would find something, that would definitely be in the way, especially if you got it like on an impact or something. For everyday use or at home use, this is an amazing set. On Amazon, when I had bought this around 2 years ago, I got it for $107. God knows how much that would cost in Snap-on money. Triple this, probably $300-400 easy, more. great set for having at home. Now, as far as the professional use, I've had, so again, back to this, I think it was this T20 right here. Technically hasn't broken on me yet, but it is getting ready to, and it still actually surprisingly fits into any T20 screw that I put it onto. But I think other than that, I have never really broken. Actually, I lied. I did break the T30. This T30, I had it replaced before. Again, that's more on me putting on a pretty heavy impact and going it down, honestly. But you'll see right here, they got 2 T30s, 1/4 inch and 3/8, 1 tamper. That's one thing I don't like about this. The T30 on here is they go to the T27, which is kind of useless to me. I don't need a T27. I would have rather had a T30 than a T27, but they have a T30 only in tamper, unfortunately, in this set. But again, this set is huge. It comes with a lot of things that you need as far as working on Europeans. Amazing set for that. And back to the professional use of this. Even though there are some problems with the tampers being misaligned, and also these not being pushed in properly into the socket, and kind of being all cockeyed and not the right angle, I think they're still a great set, and I would still recommend this for professional use. If anybody were to ever see any issues to where you're gonna break these, no matter what, if you got a snap-on one or whatever it is, you're gonna break them. So as far as warranting these out, you just go ahead and give Gearwrench a call, and if you bought them off of Amazon, really call them, and then first thing you gotta tell them is I purchased this off of Amazon, because they have a whole separate different I guess you could say call line for Amazon orders and stuff like that. So yeah, you don't want to be almost there, like almost towards the end, and then they're like, oh, this was an Amazon purchase, because for some reason they don't ask that first. So let them know this was an Amazon purchase, and they really don't ask for the tool back. They don't ask for what happened to it. You just tell them, I want this warranted out. They'll ask you for, I believe, what it was. Honestly, just go straight to telling them the part number, and you give your address. You give them your address, and they'll send it out. Only thing that sucks is that they don't give you. I've never received an email or shipment tracking on it, so it's kind of like, is it on the way? So I've called them before to see if it was shipped or not. And they do have that information for you if you would like to know. And yeah, guys, overall this set is pretty good. Give it a 3 out of 5 stars. I would still recommend this for professional use. Having it in everybody's toolboxes. I do really like this. I still every day use this toolbox, and it is my go-to. Dollar for dollar compared to Snap-on, this is an amazing set. You will not see a price comparison even to Snap-on. It's just so cheap, and for what it is, it's great. I love it. It's my go-to. Anyways, guys, I think that pretty well covers everything. Yeah. Till next time. Thank you all.